Granddad's got sawdust all over his jeans, pencil behind his ear, eyes full of dreams. He says, hand me that sandpaper and son, take your time. Every little curve here has a song inside. He builds a band, one note at a time. Fiddle on the workbench, banjo by his side. We pass the nails, we hold the line. Teamwork in the heat and the pine. He laughs and says, just wait and see. There's a whole wild world on the open sea. Granddad builds a band, and the band builds me. We plane down the maple till it feels like glass. Tap on the soundboard, hear the future in the rest. My cousin tunes a guitar, my brother hums along. Grandma brings sweet tea, says, that's a good strong song. He builds the band, one note at a time. Fiddle on the workbench, banjo by his side. We pass the nails, we hold the line. Teamwork in the heat and the pine. He smiles and says, just wait and see. These hands carve more than memories. Granddad builds a band, and the band builds me. Out in the backyard, frames on the ground. He says, now we build the boats to carry this sound. We measure out the keel, mark bow and stern, paint one deep red, the other sunburned. Neighbors come running when they hear his plan. Two boats, one family, all sailing as one band. He builds the boats, one board at a time. We hold the ribs while the ropes get tied. Kids pass paint, the old folks guide. Sweating jokes and county pride. He grins and says, just wait and see. Those waves will clap in harmony. Granddad built the boats, and the boats build me. By the time we're finished, sun's hanging low, sky turning copper with a slow warm glow. We load up the cases, snacks in a sack. He pats the worn wood, says, there's no turning back. Water like velvet under fading light. Lanterns on the island starting to shine bright. I hear distant laughter, see hats in the air, boots in the dust like they're already there. We reach the sand, hearts beating in time. Fiddles start singing, stars start to rise. We set up quick, that first song flies. Laughter rolling through the pines. He looks around, says, now you see, this is what I meant for you and me. Granddad built a band, and the band feels free. Circle around the fire, plates on our knees, kids spinning in the dust. Old folks at ease, hats tip, hands clap, voices join strong. Every little hammer tap turned into a song. Oh yeah. He built a band, one note at a time. Fiddle on the workbench, family by his side. He built the boats, he built our pride, carved our names in the star-soaked tide. Now he smiles and says, remember this, love is the craft you never miss. Granddad built the band, and the band built me.
Dust on her boots, sun on her hat brim, coffee on the coals, morning running thin, a canteen hanging dry as July. Something's wrong, she murmurs with a narrow eye. Creek bed crack where it once ran wide, pebbles dull and thirsty along the side. She kneels in the gravel, lets the sand just fall. If my water's gone, who stole it all? She's a cowgirl by the waterline, guarding every trickle, every shine. This land's her prayer, this creek's her wine. A cowgirl by the waterline. She follows that scar through the scrub and sage, boot steps quiet but her heart's all flame. Smoke in the distance, muddy tracks in clay, fresh cut channel turning water away. Heaps of stone like a crooked wall, one man whistling like he owns it all. She's a cowgirl by the waterline, guarding every trickle, every shine. You can stake your claim on rock or pine, but don't you touch her waterline. Bandit in a red scarf, hat pulled low, gold pan gleaming in the stolen flow. He laughs at the stream swirling round his boots, never hears her spurs or the creak of her shoes. She whistles sharp like a hawk on high, Rosie she calls and the hills reply. That pain mare thunders over ridge and rise, black mane flying, fire in her eyes. Gravel starts shaking when her hooves hit ground, bandit's grin falters at the sudden sound. She's a cowgirl by the waterline, spine like cedar, jaw like iron. One word, one stare is a warning sign. Don't cross a girl at the waterline. She raises her rifle straight to the sky, finger steady but it's not his time. One loud crack rolls across the hills, ravens go silent, even the wind stands still. Bandit drops his pan, heart in his throat, trips on a boulder, nearly loses his coat. He scrambles for his pony, doesn't look back twice, leaves his footprints like an unpaid price. She watches him vanish in the desert glare, then tips her hat to the quiet air. Folks who steal water ain't worth the lead, she whispers to Rosie as she pats her head. She's a cowgirl by the waterline, with a steady hand and a stubborn mind. She'll stand her ground till the stars align, wild and free at the waterline. She climbs that dam stone by stone, boots sole slipping on moss and silted loam. Shoulder to the boulders, back to the strain, dust in her throat, sweat like rain. She pries one loose, lets it tumble down, hears a little trickle make a silver sound. Another rock rolls, then another two, till a cool clear ribbon comes sliding through. She laughs out loud at that first cold spray, lets it wet her palms, wash the dust away. She's a cowgirl by the waterline, hands all muddy, eyes that shine, stubborn stones fall back in line. She brings life to the waterline. Sun dips low, painting red on the rim, coyotes start their lonesome hymn. Cattle in the distance, soft and slow, creek hums steady in the afterglow. She ties up Rosie by the cottonwood tree, unrolls her blanket where the banks run free, pulls her old guitar from a weathered case, carved up wood like a familiar face. She's a cowgirl